Okay, welcome everyone to the cybersecurity full course classes. So today is our first day for this new course. And this is cybersecurity with ethical hacking training course. We will learn what is hacking, how does it happen and how to stop it. Please read the liability disclaimer, which says that all these practicals, this whole course is for educational purposes. It is not to harm anyone. If you make any mistake, if you do any crime or anything, then it's up to you. So you will be responsible for it yourself. You cannot say that somebody teach me and I have performed. Just like fire, you can use fire to cook your meal, or you can use fire to burn your house. So it's up to you, what do you employ, where do you use it. So please read it carefully so that we can start. Kindly write in the Zoom chat that have you read it, so we can proceed. Just write why or read. Okay, Kishore says done. Red says okay, great. Okay, so again, welcome to the course. I hope you guys are excited to start the course. It is going to be very interesting. Again, as usual, my name is Arman. I am one of the instructor at different academies. Currently, I'm teaching here at Network Walks, and this is my social media handle. You guys can stay in touch with me. I hope everyone knows me, and this is our academy called Network Walks. You guys are more than welcome to stay in touch with us. And then please also read what is written on the screen, that what this course is. This is a common misconception, because I could see from the questions which you guys have shared after the introduction class, that what is this course and what this course is not. So because I think most of you are registered students now and you understand everything properly, so no need to emphasize much, but just for the sake of the course, please read what is written on the screen, which says that this course is for cybersecurity and ethical hacking education, so that we can know that how the hacks happen and we can defend it, how we can stop it. So it will include some practicals. I hope nobody will use those practicals to harm anyone. And what this course is not, this is not a course to teach the teenager, the new guys who are just coming to learn hacking, who are very excited about hacking. Although we should learn so that we can stop it, we should do all the experiments in our lab on our own computers so that we can learn it, and then we can define our networks as well, right? So this one we also discussed in the introduction in that free course. So I hope everyone understands, no need to emphasize much. Then some people were asking me question on WhatsApp, on our Facebook, on YouTube, that I want to learn cybersecurity so that I can hack somebody's social media, WhatsApp, Facebook of my girlfriend, of my friends, or my account has been hacked. I want to recover. I want a hacker. I want this and that. I don't want to learn all the stuff. I don't need any knowledge. I just need a quick trick. Give me a software which I can use. So this course is not for you if you are coming for that kind of pre-built software, because that's not the way the hacking happens. It's a process that we will be learning. There are phases of hacking, which we will be learning in our next lectures, in our third module, which is about phases of hacking. So hacking happens in phases: footprinting, scanning, hacking, gaining, maintaining access, clearing logs. So we will study everything in detail according to this process, right? That first step is do the information gathering, do some footprinting, then scanning. So here we will do some practical labs of footprinting, that how to do footprinting, how to collect data using Google hacking database. We'll do a practical lab, how to use Multigo to collect the data, how to use the harvester tool, which is also in Kali Linux. And then we'll also learn about scanning. So scanning, it happens through Nmap, or you can say Zenmap, which is the graphical version. And then the hacking itself, we will be creating some payloads using Metasploit, Armitage, and some different platforms, right? And then the last step is clearing logs. So it does not happen like you are looking for a software. I think what the people who contacted me, they were looking for like this kind of software. We have discussed this. I know we have discussed this many times already, but people still send me questions. Same question again. So they are looking for this kind of software where they can input the ID, like here they can write arman.hasan and then they click hack and then shoof, it's done. They get the username and password and everything. So hacking does not happen like this. Please do not fall victim of this kind of hacking attacks. And also, if you go to Facebook, it is full of posts which say hire a hacker, right? Here, in almost every post, it says hacker hire, something like that. Professional hacker or hire hackers. Yeah. US, UK hackers for hire. Hacker in the world, hackers this. Are you a senior engineer and you are living this? Message me hacker on WhatsApp for your account recovery. They are not going to recover your account. If they know hacking, why would they be here asking you for money for getting your Facebook password and all of that? So they are here just to take up your money, right? USA hacker, that I am hacker. So please stop looking for these kind of magic tricks. There is no magic. I'm not saying the hacking does not happen. It happens, of course, through the process. That process we need to learn so that we can stop it, right? So in all these phases, we will be doing the practicals, step by step practicals. For example, when we will be learning footprinting, we will be doing a practical lab that how to do footprinting, how to know your target, how to get more information about them using Google Hacking Database. First, we will learn what is Google Hacking Database. Then we will do this practical lab. You guys will repeat at home for your own good. You will collect information about the target, which will be us. We are not suggesting to do hacking somewhere outside. Then we will also use this HT track practical lab. In this lab, we will learn that how the hackers, they can download a full website. So for example, we will be downloading networkbox.com, a full offline copy, so that it will look like that we own it. And then we can browse the folders, we can see, and we will perform all these tasks. So these are all step-by-step solution steps which you guys will follow one by one. So these kind of so many practical labs. Then in scanning, we have some labs for Nmap and Zenmap. Then inside hacking, we have so many password cracking labs, how to create and store the passwords. Tomorrow, I think we will do this one. Then how to gain access, how to maintain access, how to turn on the camera of someone, how to hack an Android phone, we will do in our practical lab, how to crack the passwords using hashes if you have a logged file, and then how to clear logs and all of that, right? So it is a full process. What I want to say, it is not something straightforward, not something magic trick, right? Clear upon this? Then what is included, what will be the class timing, what will be the fee structure? The class timing will be just now. So whatever is your time at the moment, it will be same. Can you guys tell me what is your current time at the moment? Just say 1 2 3 4 5, whatever is that. Just say one, write 1 2 3, anything, so that we can know that most of the guys will be. So Redden says it's 10. I think Redden, you are from Philippines, that's why. Daniel says 2, Maleko says 2, Stephen 5:35. So almost afternoon time, right? So please remember this time I asked you to write so that you remember for next time, right? So just remember the classes will be at this time. Pay some attention, because I can see now just 10 students more have joined. It was 66, now it's 76, even 78 now. So some people are joining now. I don't know why you guys are so much late. You have spent 20 minutes. So please join even at least 15 minutes before the class time, not after the class time, right? So this will be the class time according to your time you have already written. And if you don't know, you can also convert your time. You can go to Google and then just say that what will be the time. So you can say like 5 p.m. Dubai time in Nigeria time. So then it's very easy these days. You can just convert the time that this will. I'm just giving an example. I don't know what's time. This is just an example. Okay. And the fee structure, I hope everyone has already registered for the course. If there is anyone, please finish your registration so that we don't have to remind again. Otherwise, I'll keep getting notifications from the admin. They will keep reminding you. So please go to the course page, go to networkbox.com here, cybersecurity or CCNA, whichever course you are taking. For example, this is cybersecurity. So go here and then click on the payment page. Either you can use your credit or debit card. You can click on this payment page, or you can choose your PayPal, either installment or either full fee, and click on pay now. Better to pay one time. Here you just enter your email address or phone number, click continue, and then your credit or debit card. So you will be charged in your local currency, don't worry. But I'm not going to spend much time on payment because I think almost everyone has already registered. So kindly say Y for yes. Have you registered for the course, so that we can see that there is no one left? Just write Y. Have you guys registered already? Right, Red Blessing, Daniel Dibango, Chunda, Gabriel Mayoba. So I can see Paul Felly. Almost everyone is registered, right? So that we don't spend time in saying that I don't have this file, I don't have that file. So I want everyone should have all the files. You guys have your labs and we are ready, right? And what else? Do you want to know anything about the course? Any other question? But I have to balance up some fee. No problem, Shadrach. Just talk to the admin, they will do it. But at least if you pay something, then you are registered. I will consider. Any question about the course? So this is the course. It will be around 3 months, like 1.5 months we will study, and then there will be a revision period from 26 March onwards, or maybe if the classes go 1-2 more weekends, I don't mind, no problem. We'll shift a little bit, and then there will be a final exam on 1st of May. Then you guys will get your certificates, right? And then this is the schedule. Let's go through the contents. This is very important. No problem, Philip. If $9 balance, it's not a problem. You can talk to admin, they will sort out with you. So this is the course content. These are the course content. First, we will have course introduction and summary, which is happening now, right? Then there will be practical lab setup. So today, after this lecture, yes, Gyan, it's same. If you have registered already, no problem. And then there are practical labs. So we need to set up a lab, a practical lab through which we will be practicing, right? So today we are going to discuss that as well. So here, I want you guys to set up this lab. How many of you have already installed Kali Linux and set up the lab? Please say why. Okay, I can see so many whys. Very good. So Kobe has set up, Calvin, Red, Andrew. Although we are not going to jump directly to Kali Linux, or we will establish basics first, fundamentals, so that we learn step by step. But I just want to know that how many guys have started preparing and how many have still not done anything. Andrew, Blessing, Stephen, Paul Felly, very good. Conrad, Shadrach, Hassan, Fadil, Philip, Daniel, Tinashi, Edward, Jean, Chunda. It's downloading. Okay, I haven't done with Windows 10. No problem, at least if you installed Kali Linux. So how about the other guys? I can see there are so many guys, but maybe they are silent or they just joined and left the computer. What happened to the guys who are not talking? Mapai, Victor, Matty, still downloading. Okay. Util, Setyar, Hassan. Okay, great. So I can see almost everyone has set up the lab. All the remaining guys, please set up. There is no hurry, but at least if you start now, you will have so many errors. Sometime this problem, that problem, then you reinstall again. So I want you to do all those practices. Start now, right? And quota limit. Quota limit has been sorted. Custody. So custody, let me show you. We have uploaded the files already in your Google Drive as well. Like you guys said that we are having problems. So you can now download the files either from Google Drive. Even I downloaded and uploaded Kali Linux as well, because I saw that some guys were facing problems. So now you can download directly from Google Drive. Admin has shared that link into your folder, right? So just download VirtualBox from here, then this Kali Linux and Windows 7, then you can start preparing the lab. So everything is here inside your second Google Drive. And then otherwise you can go to your Mega Drive, or you can go to your normal Google Drive as well. So all the links have been shared by admin. This is Mega, which also has Android, Windows 7, Windows 10, but so many guys sent me the message. I told you last time already that Mega Drive gives you 5 GB download per day, which means in one day you can only download one file, almost one file. So in one day you download Windows 10, then after 24 hours you download Windows 7, then after 24 hours you download Android, because these files are big, because it's a free account which you guys are using, right? But I have also uploaded for you on Google Drive, which does not give you limitation or anything. So some files are here, some files are here. All the links are in your welcome pack email and all, and in your WhatsApp group as well, right? So I hope your problem will be solved, because I have uploaded on multiple places again and again for you guys. Clear? Solomon says, I have VirtualBox. I'm left with 1 gig to finish downloading. Okay. Samson says, I'm using VMware. I'm using VMware. No problem. You guys can keep, but please set up the lab like this 100%. Even if you have tried VMware, I would suggest that you start from scratch again and start with the VirtualBox, so that you have both ideas, VMware and VirtualBox both. Okay. So for this course, I will be referring to VirtualBox. So better you make your lab same like the other classmates, so that you face the same errors, you can learn from experience. Then once you are expert, you can use VMware, you can use Ubuntu, you can use this operating system, Mac operating system, whatever you want. Okay. So everything is there. So this will be the second lecture about the lab setup. So what we will do, I have also set up my lab on my server, which we will be using for this training course. Here I have installed VirtualBox already, and then I have this Kali Linux machine which we will use as attacker, and then we will have victim machines as well, which will be sometime Windows 10, sometime Android device, this one, sometime Windows 7, and sometime Ubuntu as well, the Linux, right? Let me just start this also in parallel. Please remember to create snapshots as well when you will be using the VirtualBox and everything, right? Let it start. So here we will be running Kali Linux. What Kali Linux version I am using? I am using 2021.3. So every few months, Linux and Kali Linux, they keep on releasing new versions. Currently, there might be 1 or 2 more releases, but this is what we will be using for this course. I also recommend to you guys that you keep the same. There is no big difference in the new one or the old one, but better we keep all same, so we have same environment, we can learn more, we can make it more fruitful, right? And it has been uploaded again, I would say, into your drive, the Google Drive, which has just been shared into your WhatsApp group, and the version is 2021.3. VirtualBox version is 6.1. I will go to the lab section now after this lecture, then we'll do everything, right? So this will be the second lab setup in which we will be performing labs. This will be the second class, second session. Then there will be cybersecurity fundamentals. We will learn that why cybersecurity is so important with the practical scenarios, which we have done most of these in our introduction and in our previous course as well. So I will just give reference and we will move on, because these practicals are going to come here again. They are going to come here again. And then we will go through some important cyber terms like CIA triad, firewalls, VPN, different types of hackers, major hacking attacks, all of that, so that we have established our base. And then we will also go through understanding of web servers, that how the servers and websites they work. So we will create our own website, very important for your career if you want to learn, because the human mind is trained to learn through interaction. So you will make your own technical website, your blog. We will also make our YouTube channels, Facebook groups, and technical blogs. Some of the students are coming from previous batch. They are taking this course as well. I think they have already YouTube channels and Facebook pages. Is there anyone who has Facebook page or Facebook group? Let me see some questions now. Meanwhile, please answer yes or no, that who has, and even if you can write the name of your channel or your Facebook group or page or link to that. Better to share the link so that other people can join as well and we interact with each other. Terence says, yes, I have done straight up. I'm using VMware. Fali says, I assume you have only omitted Windows 10 on Google Drive. Yes, because Windows 10, it gives, privacy error, the copyright error. Although it's a free version, but still it gives error. That's why it's still on Mega Drive only, Paul. But you can start with Windows 7. Second, you will have people with Mega problems. Please upgrade your Mega account and download Mega Desktop so that you can download many GB per day. Okay, but is it free, second Yola? Mayoba says, I have not received other files. I only have that was sent today. Mayoba, please check your WhatsApp group. Everything is there. There are links you have to open. Google Mega Drive. Check your welcome pack email if you have registered. Elvis says the training is for how much time per day? Elvis, the training schedule will be Saturday and Sunday. So the training will be, guys, every Saturday and Sunday according to the same time, around 2 hours to 3 hours, or sometime it can go to 4 hours, sometime if less explanation, more practical, maybe 1 hour. So it will range from 1 to 4, but usually 2 to 3 hours. Again, depending on your questions, I can add 1, 2, 3 more hours as well. From my side, it's fine. So Saturday and Sunday, same time. Clear, Elvis, on this one? Emmanuel says, didn't see the link on my phone. I changed my... Okay, Emmanuel, talk to the admin. They will add you into the group if you are a registered student. Solomon says, yes. Jean says, yes, yes, yes. Gabriel says Facebook page. Shadrach says cybersecurity solution. Sekinyola says yes, it's free. Elvis says okay, thanks, I got it. Okay, great. So it means everything is clear until here, right? So are you guys up and ready to create your own free website? We will use free hosting. I don't want you guys to spend anything. So we will create our free website, our YouTube channel. Of course, this is free from YouTube. Facebook group, of course, is free from Facebook as well, which will be like a technical blog. So guys who don't have yet, I hope it will be interesting for you guys, because audience is everything these days. It will pay you back so much in future in terms of knowledge, in terms of skills, in terms of finances if you want, or whatever. Okay, then we have phases of hacking. Welcome, Joshua. And then phases of hacking. So we have footprinting. We will go through footprinting, how they collect the information. We will do some practical labs, which will include GHDB, Harvester, like I explained just now to you guys. Then we will go through second phase, which is scanning with practical labs. We will scan a target, like NetworkWalks will be a website which will be given to you to scan. Then there will be gaining and maintaining access, which is actual hacking. We will generate payload, send it to our victim, and then different techniques which hackers use so that we can defend our organization, we can make them safe. Then maintaining access, then clearing the logs after finishing our task. We need to use Windows Event Viewer, and then there are some automatic software which clean up everything so that nobody knows something has happened, right? Then there will be cyber attack types and their mitigations, that how many types of cyber attacks are there and how to stop them. There are access attacks like password attacks and Windows login attacks. Then there are malwares. We will make some viruses as well. We'll see how they make it. Footprinting type of attack, how to stop social engineering attacks, some other type of attack like denial of service, network attacks, database, cross-site scripting. What are these types of attacks? We will go through them. And then there will be Kali Linux again. But before reaching here, we would have already studied about Kali Linux. We would have already done some basic introduction on Kali Linux in these modules. So we will have good background. We'll go through these practicals and we will see the tools which Kali is having. We'll see them one by one, that which kind of tools does Kali provide us So for example, here we have the information gathering tool. We have this DNS enumeration, then IDS, IPS identification. Yes, Elvis. And then live host identification, then network and port scanners like Nmap, MS scan. Then there is vulnerability analysis using Nikto. Some web applications like Burp Suite is very important. I would suggest you guys that you should not miss that lecture for Burp Suite. Then there will be database assessment, SQL map, password attacks, especially this John and John the Ripper. Then some word lists. Word lists are very important for you guys. If you want to become a good cyber security engineer, then I would suggest that you should start making your own word lists. I will show you how to make the word lists. So these are my word lists actually, which I always use. Let me show you guys. Extract to my word lists. Right. So this is the word list. Word list means the lists which hackers use to run the brute force or dictionary attacks. So I always keep on collecting from wherever I get the dictionaries. And we will also learn how to make a specific word list. For example, if I want to hack, let's say, Christmas, right? Or I want to hack uh, Mr. Elvis. So we will learn that what are the possible combinations. There are many different tools, or we can make our own tool in which we will give that, okay, his name is Elvis and he is from, let's say, he is from Dubai. His country is UAE, of course, and he lives in the city of Dubai. Country is UAE. His phone number is plus 971 123 123, something like that. His wife name is, let's say, Miss Sarah. I'm just saying an example. Sarah Pascal, and then his address is this. He has studied from this university. We will do some footprinting, and based on this profile, then it generates a dictionary. So it will make so many combinations like passwords. So it will make, first of all, his name, right? That's why it is always recommended, never use the your name as password. Then Elvis123, then it will suggest, okay, you should have Elvis123 hash, then Elvis Sarah, then there should be Sarah I love you, Sarah Pascal, Sarah Elvis Dubai, Elvis UAE. So many passwords. It will generate millions of password combinations, which we can use the automatic software to try. So these are those dictionaries actually. Those are custom ones which I am saying, and these are the dictionaries. Actually, most of them, when the people they hack LinkedIn, when they hack Facebook, then they take all the real-time passwords. Most of them are the passwords which people have chosen usually, right? Like Tommy has used his password, let's say Nigeria123. So it is already there, right? The biggest one is, and my favorite one is RockU. This is necessary for everyone. Like I told you, you must have your USB now, 32 gig USB or 64 gig. If you want to become a cybersecurity engineer, you should start making your software kit, right? And then in parallel, you should start making your hardware toolkit as well. So software toolkit, this is a must dictionary for that, right? I will guide you guys one by one slowly as well. And then RockU, let me show you that it is 136. What is Kobe saying? I tried it but ended on 250. What are the guys talking? Let me see. Kobe says, Elvis says, what is the target? Okay, I answered. Kobe says, I just downloaded Windows 7 and I was setting up network, but on the server. Kobe, it's a specific problem, brother. Can we discuss in the lab when we will be doing the lab? Because this is very important what we are discussing. You will miss this part, brother. Is it okay? Okay, great. Thank you. And thank you, Mr. Calvin, for guiding us as well. So this is a dictionary. These are real-time password, means this is a list of passwords which hackers, when they hacked Facebook passwords previously or LinkedIn passwords. So these are the passwords which people were using on their platforms. There were so many hacking attacks previously. Yes, second you're right. So I'll unmute you guys in the end one by one. We'll have much chance to discuss. So don't worry, guys. Let's have overall idea, because hacking is not about more technology. It is more about vision, more about the ways how they do it. So we need to learn, we need to improve our vision more than technical. Technical, you can still learn yourself from YouTube, but this vision you cannot get from YouTube. That's why you are here in the course, right? So let's listen to each other. Thank you, Second Yola and Calvin. But it's a first class, so no problem. Slowly we will improve. So if you have a question, I know sometime when we have a question in mind, we want to say it before we forget. So please take a pen and paper with you during the class, or open a notepad inside your computer and start typing your questions. Then once we go to question and answer session, copy everything, paste in the Zoom chat, write question number one, question two, three, and then we can discuss, or even I can unmute you, we can discuss. So in this way, we can make it more fruitful. Okay, so these are the real-time passwords. Somebody was making the password 123. Somebody was making the password soccer. Somebody was saying butterfly, and then these are basic. Then as we move on, the passwords they start becoming more and more complex. Heidi, that's why we will have a practical lab that how to make our passwords more unique. People were using, I think, their phone numbers. This is how they captured, and then so many different passwords, right? From different dictionaries, from different, even they use password combinations as well, this kind of complex passwords. So this is one of your, this is one RockU, and then there is Metasploit, there is derp, there is nmap, and then there is fasttrack.txt, you can see here. And we'll also learn how to make our own dictionaries, right? So it will be interesting at that point when we'll be learning. So different tools for Kali Linux. This will also be one full module with the Kali Linux. Then we will also have some practicals, live quizzes. We will also go through the Tor browser, Onion browsing, how it works, how the deep web, dark web websites. But please be careful here, guys. Here you have to be very careful. Don't get indulged into this. Just use it for educational purposes, and that's all. Okay, because here in the dark and deep web you can find so much illegal work. Here you can find, you can hire a hacker, you can hire a gun, hitman. So do not ask offensive questions on others, and do not offend each other here, right? Maybe somebody after learning this one, maybe they can hire a hitman. Hitman is someone you pay him some money and he kills someone. So please be very friendly with each other during the class, okay? I don't want anybody to hire someone during or after the class. Okay, jokes. And then there will be virus and Trojans creation, how they create, how they share, how they attack, and how to stay anonymous, how to hide our IP address, and all of that. And then some minor projects. So we will also do those ones, some basic competitions, and so many other things, whatever will be coming. So it is more about discussion, more about vision. For example, now when we will be studying why cybersecurity is so important, I am not just saying, so it will be, I'll be referring to so many tools. I'll be referring you to so many things that, okay, this thing happens like this can happen like this. So those things are more important, because you can go to Google or YouTube, you can search that, okay, what is reconnaissance? Maybe there will be lectures, some will be half lectures, some will be good, some will be bad. You can find it there, but they will not tell you that how to use or how the hackers use this thing inside the hacking. So that vision, that experience is why you are here, right? So although YouTube, Google is there today, but still there is a need of teacher which can tell you the logic Google cannot tell you. For example, in Google, you can search for a location, right? You can search for a location. Google will tell you, okay, go here, take a right, take left, and then take a right. And then it can even tell you that, okay, there is a traffic on this track, go from this way. But if you want to ask that, okay, I want to stop a while, I want to have rest, and I want to meet my friend, Mr. This, I want to take him with me. So what should I do? So that thing Google cannot tell you. You have to think, or you have to ask a human being. So he can tell you, like your father, your uncle, he can tell you, okay, take this way, maybe just take by foot, take him with you, and he has a bike, he will bring you to there. So this kind of logic even in hacking, even in technical knowledge, that thing is still pending. Maybe in future we have robots who can teach you as well properly. But currently, this is the only difference based on the students' experience, which I am telling you, what they tell us, right? So it's going to be very fruitful, very interesting. So these are the contents. Anybody, any question until here? Now you guys can ask. I can answer. But please ask relevant what we have discussed until now. So this is how we will go. You ask relevant questions, what we will be studying. For example, now we are discussing this and previous few slides. Please ask relevant to this one. And then if you have any other question, for example, that I am studying cybersecurity in my college, which course I should take. So that kind of question, please note it down and then ask in the end in the open session. I don't mind any question, but here we ask relevant questions. I hope everyone agrees. Second Yola says, please whitelist. I think you are asking word list, right? We will study about it. Second Yola, word list is a list of passwords which hackers they use to make a guess or they use to crack your passwords. They use matching techniques, brute force, guessing, dictionary attacks, different types of attacks. We will go through about them as well. Second Yola says clear. Redden says BF means. Okay, so no question until here. Can we continue? So what is included in the course and what is not included? Of course, it includes the live classes, course material, library access. We will have some books which will be shared with you. Then you can have a choice of Python or Linux course, and then online quizzes, then certificates, and then so much, right? The labs, whatever we have discussed already. I will not emphasize much. So we will have live classes, practical labs, cheat sheet. We will have some competitions, but please be very active from day one. Please do not delay the things because in this course, you will not get much chance to recover back. So here you have to go with me so that you can participate in everything. If you miss a class, no problem, watch its recording. Every class will be recorded just like this is being recorded. Recording will be shared properly with you the same day. It will not be delayed. Admins will do their proper work, but from your side, please do not delay the things. Please do all the things the same day or during the same weekend, right? And then certificates, of course, you will get certificate with this course. You guys have asked already a lot about that and I have answered. And our study primary materials will be lectures and video recordings and then lecture files, labs, everything. So everything will be inside your WhatsApp group. Especially don't be late when you are joining the classes. Tommy says, I was looking forward to get a chance of HTB. Hack the box, you mean, Tommy, or what else? So welcome back again. And this was the introduction. I can see not so many questions. Okay, Tommy will go through it. Hack the box and so many other different platforms which are there these days. Even we will have our own competition. So thank you. And liability disclaimer is very important. And let's start the course.